Salam, shalom, all praises to the horizon, peace and wisdom. If there's anyone in the chat, can you please let me know if I'm clear? I'm gonna get straight to this deep life lessons. Peace and wisdom, am I clear? Of course, subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up if you haven't. If you would like to join the if you would like to have private access, I'm sorry, if you would like to have access to private content, you can click that blue join word. That's next to subscribe. Now, the first thing I want to say is this. Of course, if you guys have any questions, y'all can ask. Of course, you guys all heard the phrase, misery loves company. And so you be mindful of how big your circle is. Because, grasp, the miserable are always going to seek company. And so, I'm not sure if, you guys fully grasp what I'm saying, but you have to be aware of yourself. Now, on the flip side of misery, you have to be aware of how miserable you become. Because misery likes company. And so you're going to draw in company because you're miserable. Misery loves company and you're miserable, so you're going to draw in a bunch of miserable people, trapping yourself in the misery. Some of you guys have created your own misery, meaning you were miserable and you drew in miserable people. So grasp, now you're there, you can't get out. So grasp. Company and misery goes together. Your peace and sanity has to do with an individual thing. And so somewhere in the balance between large circles and you being isolated is your glory. And so be mindful of these things. Like I said, be aware how miserable you become, because you're going to draw in company. Of course, ain't nobody chilling with nobody miserable unless they are too. So whoever you drawing in ain't what you want. And so take that jewel, put it in the back pocket. Now, if you're a woman, of course I have a daughter, so whatever I say to women, it's never nothing I wouldn't say to my daughter. And so if you one of them new type of chicks and you like, how can a man teach a woman? If you don't shut the you need a daddy to beat your ass. What you talking about, young lady? Think on that. You say, what can a man teach a woman about being a woman? Women don't have fathers. That part. A man ain't wiped your ass. That part. You know, some men had to teach their daughter how to wipe their own vagina in. And so let's get off that dumb stuff. A man can teach a woman things about a woman, and a woman can teach a man things about a man. Meaning, a woman can raise a man if that woman has balance. You get it? A man can raise a little girl or a woman if he has balance. That's all it takes. Being aware of self, the perspective you fall on, and the other perspective. And so, you grasp what I'm saying? Meaning everybody, I don't care who you are, you got some from women, you got some of what you got from men, whether you're a man or a woman. And so in that you got what you need. It's a deep thing. Hopefully you guys grasp. But anybody can teach anybody. It's just a matter if they know. And so I want to say this to all the women, all the young women that's coming up. Some of y'all may be old as well. You may be new here. I'm not young. Don't worry. You're not getting millennial talk. This old school talk. Now, in today's times, a lot of women view it like this: a man has to take care of me. He needs to pay my bills, buy me bags and shoes. Less, what do I need this fool for? And so, of course, we live in trends and times. And so, this is the thoughts of the time. Of course, women will fulfill these ideals, meaning y'all fall into them. If that's the way women are talking in today's times, most women are gonna view things that way just to kind of fit into the flow of things. Now, the point I'm making is this. A woman like that views it as, if I'm going to date a man or go out with a man, he need to be paying my bills and doing something for me. She's no different than a prostitute, meaning she knows no love. She knows price. I cost this much. So she's a prostitute for bills. This one got like a set price. I mean, $25. I don't know the price. Maybe prostitution went up. I used to buy vagina back in the early 90s when I was like 12. So, I was about buying vagina because I wasn't old enough to get none. I had to do what I had to do. We was out there selling lemonade, cutting grass. I say, man, I got to do something with my money. My mother's going to buy me clothes and sneakers. This is free money. Let's go buy prostitutes. So I was a crafty little booger, 9, 10, 11, 12. I knew my way around this life. I said, you got to know what you're doing. Like, I'm just playing. If you 9 or 10, Silas didn't do that. I'm just joking. Some of y'all crazy. Y'all be tell y'all kids, like, yeah, why you be like, why, Silas? I mean, when you make a little extra money, go buy you some vagina. I'm just playing. I ain't do that. I got my vagina the old school way. Nice young lady just like me. So she trusted me with her treasures. Now, of course, we ain't together. Like, I wasn't shit. I ain't gonna hold you. But, I got vagina like most men. A nice young lady trusted me, you know, with her goodies. So I was greedy. I wanted more goodies. You me your goodies? How about you? Like, I have room for a hell of goodies. I don't. I'm trustworthy. Don't worry about it. Y'all all can give me y'all goodies to hold in. Don't worry about it. It's gonna work. Let me stop playing with y'all. Now, if you're a woman, please don't take offense. Of course, this is the times y'all view like, if I'm dating a man, he need to be doing something for me. And so you have a prostitute's mind. You can alter it or justify it however you want, but you don't truly know love because you already put the ideal in your mind that I cost this or that. In that, you are going to attract men that have money. And they look at women as pieces of property. Meaning you're going to attract what you truly don't want. You just want a nice man to take care of you, but what you're going to get is somebody that look at you like something for sale. And so, like any toy, the new car come out with the old, in with the new. A lot of y'all have that mindset, and that's going to be your reality. You're going to get that dude, and when the new come in, bye. It's going to be that harsh. Bye. I don't care how long we've been together, you whatever. Bye. Why? Property. You had those ideals. You were seeking that. And so, the first thing everybody needs to do as an individual is learn how to take care of self. Let your desires be yours. Meaning, get your needs together. Decide how many wants in life you want. Because that's what's going to be your burden. That's what's going to have you, stressed out, running around all crazy. And so, like I said, You determine how much want you gonna want in this life. Therefore, when you picking a spouse, you're not dependent. Like, you're not a burden hanging on them. Y'all both can come together, you grasp, and have more than y'all had. You get my point? Meaning, if I take care of myself and a woman takes care of herself, and we come together, whatever I pay for rent and whatever she pays for rent over there, when we come together, now basically, you get it? We both is cheaper. Meaning, when two people come together, everything should be less of a burden. You shouldn't feel like you have more of a burden. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be bills. You get my point? I'm just giving you a perspective. You can be the one that stay home and take, you get it? But I'm saying things have to be balanced. It can't be a price. Well, you can do what you want. But just keep in mind what I said. If you a young lady out there and you kind of falling into that flow where I need a nigga that's going to do whatever I be, you going to get a certain type of dude. And even if he ain't that certain type of dude, well, he going to view you like that. Once you put the perspective on something that you are a bill, a burden, they're going to slowly stop looking at you as a person. And so, be mindful on the things I say, meaning if you a young lady, adjust your mind. You're going to find a good guy. What's a good guy? The guy that know he got to take care of him. The guy that know he got to take care of himself in his life. The way y'all live in today's time, so a woman can't find a good man because all the men live like... Men are like dependent on their friends. You get it? If y'all view it like this, if your homeboy gets on a rapper, he gets a big check or does something, in life where he's like rich and famous, y'all view it as he need to take care of the homies. But these are the ideals that y'all are given. Like, you gotta look out for your people. I wasn't raised on them ideals. A man is a man. I wouldn't matter what the fuck I grind up for myself. Nigga, you not my kid. You my man. You get it? Y'all are grooming yourselves to be dependent and basically goofbags to where when men don't know how to take... Most men in today's times have troubles taking care of themselves. It's because of the ideals that are being adopted. You got a lot of dudes coming from jail, being put on pedestals, but these are dependents. Somebody else is taking care of them. This is no jab at nobody that did a bid or whatever. You got dudes that do bids, they keep it on a hush. You get it? They know what I'm talking about. Jail ain't no different than the streets. You got people that do what they need do, and you got lacking motherfuckers. And so, grass, when you're dealing with jail, you're gonna mostly have lacking motherfuckers. You can't lose perspective of that. You get my point? And so, grasp. Y'all are adapting loser ideals. Put it to you like this. Anybody that come from jail into daytime, so then y'all say they real. That part. And so, like I said, if you come from jail, if the shoe don't fit your foot, then don't worry about it. But you know what I'm talking about. Meaning even dudes coming from jail know what I'm talking about. Half them dudes in there be base heads, and it's deep. But when y'all view everybody as real from jail, then y'all adapt the morals and ideals of these people. These people are leeches, usually dependent on somebody, leaning on somebody, or got a woman taking care of them, or this or that. And so these ideals are forced on y'all. And that a nice, good woman in the daytimes can't find a good man. Why? Because men on kid time. It's the ideals. In the past, if your man popped off and he did good for himself, all he was supposed to do for you was make sure he brought you around so you can try to twerk something for yourself. You get it? If I'm selling dope, make it simple. If I'm selling dope, all I'm entitled to do is bring you around, give you opportunity, give you a little work, whatever. You got to make something for yourself. Otherwise, then you like my kid. And so this is what you call, like, Poop putt niggas. Shirt tellers. They hold on to whoever shirt tell and drag them through. And so, you have some young men growing up in the daytimes, they real. But being as though the times are how they are, y'all are all grooming yourselves into fitting in with the times. To not stand out and go against. And that, you giving up things you don't realize of yourself that you gonna need. And so, hopefully some of y'all grasp what I'm saying. Peace and Wisdom Mind Warfare's Network. Marcel Savago, Too Raw for Life. Too Raw for Life said he was just having this convo with his lady. Hopefully you guys can hear me clearly. I mean the message. If you have any questions, please ask. I just wanted to, nothing specific, just open discussion. Y'all all over the place in the daytimes, and so this is why things look sloppy the way they are. Peace and wisdom, Griffmatic. And so if you're a young man and you looking for a woman and you running after one of them chicks that got that mindset like a nigga supposed to do that blah blah for me, you about to get you a burden. You gonna have a problem in your life. So you find you a chick that grasp, the important things in life. If you a woman or a young lady, you don't need to be looking for the gangsters and the tough guys in today times because they live by morals you're not gonna like. Meaning the gangster and the tough person in today times is basically just a nigga that's dependent. A hanger-on. That's not what a real dude was in the past. A real dude was his own dude. That's what made him real. Because he was real. Gonna make his own plate turn up, and if he get a deal or not, he gonna be groovy. In today times, the real dude is the dude that... Y'all better pay attention to what I'm saying. And so if you a young lady, be self-aware. Have self-love, therefore you won't be so desperate to fit in certain things you do, so it'll be the best choice for you. Meaning, if you're not so desperate to be a part of everything in life, well then some things you can focus on and do what's best for you. It don't got nothing to do with outside perspective. And so you picking a boyfriend for yourself, this don't got nothing to do with outside perspective. This don't got nothing to do with the times. It's got to do with you and basically your household, where the whole times and the whole life ain't gonna be there. And so you better pick whatever dude is good, not whatever dude's gonna look good for you in the times. And so same with you dudes. Pick you a chick, you better pick something that's gonna be good for you. I don't care if she butt ugly, nigga. You don't gotta answer to nobody on that, cause that's you get it. That girl ugly, she just ugly, blah, but I got to do this for me. Everything ain't about, you get it? You got to tell your peoples, everything ain't about y'all. Some things I got to do for me. You got to, you got to chill, blood. She ugly or whatever, but, so grass. You pick certain things that's best for you. Of course, y'all get lost in the world and, wanting to look cool and accepted by the world, but do your own thing. You'll be good, Do like Wild Solace. I do me. And so as you see everybody just, steal everything I do. It's a deep thing. I was watching Battle Rap the other day. I said, damn, they all got, Wild Solace hairstyle. All of them. Damn, yeah. What the fuck is going on? But, I'm sure I wasn't the first that had this, right, y'all? Not good old Sid. I wasn't the first fool with, a man bun and shit like that. And braids and stuff. It's deep. You have to grasp. But be your own. You're going to see people doing what you do. Because everybody's a follower. So once you kind of realize that, you can rise above, You can rise above what's settled. And so grasp. Now, if y'all have any questions, ask. Tell me something y'all may want me to touch on. Otherwise, like I said, I just wanted to do this short video, give y'all little life lessons. Try not to get lost in your mystery. It's a deep thing. I be talking a whole lot while I'm doing deep lessons. But then when I pull up for open discussion, then y'all don't have nothing to say. Deep thing. Grasp wisdom. Meaning wisdom's the only thing you need to worry about. Nothing else. A lot of y'all brains is full of gossip, entertainment. No wisdom. Wisdom being truth. And so you're going to have a hard time in this life if you ain't already. So grass. Big Matt Amani said, what you think about the vaccines? Nothing. I have to stop asking people what they think about this or that. I don't take offense though. It's just like a retarded thing y'all do. Y'all don't think about nothing y'all do. So y'all just do whatever y'all see others doing. Meaning that's something y'all all do. If I've been teaching long enough, hey, what you think about this? When do y'all stop asking like what you think about a thing and just know what you gonna do for self? That part. So don't take offense at what I'm saying. You're gonna be asking people that your whole life. Because you're gonna base whatever you gonna do in life on what you hearing. And tell me you ain't. Otherwise you wouldn't ask. And so you're trying to get as many perspectives as you can so you can, and that's my point. You're trying to base what's best for you according to a bunch of men. That part. You got to get to a place where you know what you're supposed to know. And so, in regards to Babylon Monkey stuff, I don't think nothing about it. Y'all got virus. Y'all got virus. The Asians is getting beat up. Solace told y'all, man, if you sign up to Nationality, you're signing up to be a racist. And so if you get beat up or have racist problems, I don't know what to tell you. But everyone's that signs up for what they sign up for, they get what they supposed to get. And so if you somebody that believe in nationality, as I keep telling y'all, that's made up. You find your race getting beat up like blacks used to back in the day. Sorry. You know. Black people, we have race by default. This is why we don't have a real race. We just call it the color. So, by them not including us in nationality, it was truly a blessing. But y'all too stupid. Y'all want to be down. But, you know, truly them not giving us a nationality, it saved us. This is why black people the least racist out of all the race. Chinese people getting beat up, y'all desperate. Y'all like, yeah, leave Chinese people alone. You get it? Black people all over the place, they really not racist. They just all over the place. They support any goddamn group. They support any fucking thing. You get it? This is black people. But it's because they don't really have no nationality. You ask them, where's your country land at? They got to say somebody else's. We ain't get included in that. They left us out. It's truly a blessing. Because in that, y'all kind of move like man's supposed to, but then it's the side of y'all that want to fit in. Meaning the true nature of a black person, they don't give a fuck what race you is, as long as you nice to them. Like how people supposed to be. Nobody care which color you are, how you acting. Like, and so you go down to them ghettos, you see the strangest shit ever. You'll see a Chinese boy hanging out, and you like, how the hell? How he hanging with them? You go down to the ghettos, any ghetto you want. It's a white boy. He's the only white boy. Like, how the fuck? Meaning, if you go to any black community, you're going to always see strange people that don't got nothing to do with that race. Because they don't care. Black people don't live by nationality. They just pretend they do to fit in. And so, the life is adjusting itself. And so, all that subscribe to nationality is having hardships. Blacks, not so much. We complain regardless. So, you can't. We can stop getting shot today. We still gonna say, man, they out here killing us, blood. For 10, 20 more years. We don't care. Gonna drag it out. Because you shouldn't have did it. But meaning y'all like this on y'all own individual. If somebody do something to you, then they say I'm sorry and then it don't happen no more, but you still bringing it up. Like how your girl do. You cheated on her, you said her sorry, y'all got through it, but she gonna bring it up for like 10 more years because you should have never did it. And so this is how black people live in a hole. They like, we don't care if we was the president of America. We oppressed. Y'all gonna drag that shit out as long as they let y'all. And so I ain't telling y'all not to. Enjoy. Enjoy the fruits of the labors that people give you. Y'all got to learn to enjoy the things y'all have. Like being able to cry and act depressed for forever from what happened. It's a beautiful thing. Meaning black people don't get it, man. This is why we the only nationality that was president. There's no Chinese American president. There's no Puerto Rican American president. Italians got way more pull than us in America. Go to jail, you'll see for yourself. They got their own part of the jail. That part. But I ain't never seen no Italian American president. The only nationality that has been able to become president besides the white one, which is the power, is the black one. But they still complain. They say, nah, baby, we treated the worst. We don't get no free. And so people cater to that when we say that because they start thinking about the past. They lost in the sorcery. They like, yeah, black people got it so bad. And so, if I blew up this spot, I'm sorry if you're black. I kind of blew up the spot. But I'm saying, we gonna drag out what we need to drag out. You shouldn't have did it. And that's that. Meaning even if the hat is out the bag, so we complain even when we ain't supposed to. We don't care. Now we do that. Because y'all should have never did that shit 500 years ago. Putting sorcery on our minds. So we can play stupid for mad long. Like, nah. What you mean? What you mean? I don't know. I don't really know what's going on because y'all play sorceries on me. So this is how their ancestors used to do it. They used to play with the witchcraft. White man try to burn them on the stake. They be like, no, the demons made me do it. You taught me this sorcery. You get it? You taught their way out of it. You taught me this shit. I don't know nothing. Spirits made me do it. You made me do it. Everybody made me do it, but I didn't do it. And so this is how black people live, baby. When you go down to the ghettos, talk to any black person and see them when they're getting caught for crime. That's their story. I didn't do it. He did it. Maybe she did it, but it wasn't me. I don't do nothing. This is the killer story. And the most nicest person in the ghetto. This their story too. I didn't do it. I don't know nothing. I never do anything. And so the point I'm making is it doesn't matter how bad you are in life. You're innocent to you. You're a good person. You just do what you need to do. And it's everybody else has a problem. And so grass men have to become aware of himself and his mind. The ideals he adopt. It's a deep thing. Peace and wisdom, Big Amani. Ain't no thing. I like to try to get y'all off the Babylon stuff. Meaning y'all like to ask about the popular talk. The popular talk don't matter. That popular talk is for that. Meaning everything y'all got now with sorcery on y'all brains is to put y'all into a certain path and flow of mind. And so some of y'all most of y'all fall into it. So y'all start asking people like, what you think about this? What you think about that? Now we all know in heart y'all ain't listening to nobody. That's my point. I was just on the flow. You forgot you don't listen to nobody. So why you even asking? Some of y'all laughing right now like, yeah, he right. I stay asking niggas advice, but I don't be listening to nobody. I just like to ask. I ask people so that I can disagree with what they tell me. I'm sorry, y'all know I'm divine, so I'll be saying stuff that's this all man know this, but this is secret. You get it? You ain't supposed to really. No man's supposed to know this. We all supposed to play stupid about that. Say no. I asked your advice because I wanted to know. You ask your advice because he want to argue with you. Say nah, that sounds stupid. Some of y'all got like that. Nigga ask you your advice, now y'all arguing. You like, fuck you asked me for then. You could have just did what you wanted. Man is man. He's bored in his life. He don't know what to do with this life. So he bored. He like, it's like I said, in hell they torment and they antagonize each other. Nothing else to do. Or they got business, which is busy. Busyness. They're a busybody. Because they don't have nothing to do. They don't like to be alone with themselves. So they say, I need something to keep me busy. I'll get some business. So grass. Waste their life on business. Never having a life. Because they're very busy. So hopefully y'all grasp what I'm saying. Because it's really deep. Like top level deep. And so we play sorceries on our own mind. Sorceries are being played on the mind at the same time. And so when that y'all become a tangled web. Can't really get the mind adjusted. Y'all forgot y'all perspective. And so if you Asian and Asians are getting beat up and you feel like, man, that's not right because you acknowledge nationality. Meaning you feel like, nah, them my Asian people, but them ain't your Asian people. What is that? What's Asian? People are people. That part. Some of y'all cannot accept that. And so suffer racism, niggas, you sign up for nationality. Because I don't care what you doing in life. Once you put category, and then you start to give different statuses to these categories, you're going to have problems. Everybody's going to get their day. And so that's what the sorcery is when you're dealing with the Babylon. Take the people, put them in category, pick which one you want to give. What's that called? Where you like giving favoritism to? And so the rest of the race is going to get mad. It's going to be a problem. It's just going to last for quite some times in that you can do whatever you need. And so this is where y'all at. Meaning Jews was getting beat up not too long ago. Now it's the Asians. It's just working its way around race to race. Y'all are not learning though. Meaning y'all are not in tune with life to say, okay, I need to walk away from nationality. This is what that truly means. And so it's going to go from race to race till y'all get it. But y'all ain't. So it may seem like it's been a little cool for blacks right now, but it's coming back around. Don't worry about it. Because some of y'all like to, attach yourself to nationality. Say you a Jew, which is a goddamn indigenous man. But you're not speaking of him. You speaking of the white Jew. You say, nah, I'm a Jew, like that white man. But really, it's we black. He's supposed to be, it's about the black, but no. A Jew is a person that don't have no nationality, which is something made none of y'all, except for an indigenous man. He don't know no nationality. He don't know no tribe. That part. Because tribe is just the beginnings of nationality. It starts out small, then it gets big, but it is what it is. And so, indigenous man is Jew, and any civilized man that get to a mind state where he realizes what nationality truly is, which is sorcery on the mind of the people. So, I suppose he'd be a Jew, a civilized Jew. Meaning the Jew, like I told y'all, when you're dealing with Hebrew in the past was like our word immigrant in today. Back in ancient times, you got Babylons, which is cities being developed. All you have is forest land. You get it? Rainforest. Slowly by slowly, pieces of these rainforests is being turned into cities. And of course, you got the people that live in the forest that ain't, get Babyloned out by the cities. But as you start to get more cities than you have forests, like you got now, so grasp. People in the forest ain't got nowhere to go, so now they start to come into cities. But they not a part of that city blood. And so they refer to as a Hebrew. That's what that meant. It meant a motherfucker that ain't a part of no nationality. He don't got no country. He a wanderer. And so this is why all the Hebrews in the Bible was wandering. They don't have no place. This is why the whole point of the Bible, they trying to get to their place. Because they don't have one. That part. Meaning they don't have a nationality. We're referring to them as a nationality so y'all can grasp. Hebrew Israelites are the Jews. These names are given so y'all can grasp. They are the ones amongst all the nations that don't have a nation or a nationality. This is why they're God's chosen people, because they ain't falling to the dumb stuff. But of course, the Hebrews did, if you read, the whole Bible. So the point I'm making is Hebrew Israelite, a Jew, these is terms to reference people who don't have a nationality. Y'all have fell into the Satanism thing, where colonizers take over these lands when they take these titles and names. Now y'all lost. Y'all can't separate it and say, okay, a Jew just indigenous. That's another word for indigenous, or somebody who ain't got no, they don't live by them orders. They don't got no country, no nationality they fit into. If you go to an indigenous man lands right now, ask him, what nationality are you? He don't know what you talking about. His family name is this and that's that, and get lost like that. And so kind of grasp. That's what a Jew is. A pure person. The meek and humble that inherit the earth. Before the colonizers come along and, mix and mingle in with them and bring confusion. And so a white Jew ain't nothing but a German. You know that. I don't care what he call himself. He either come from Germany, Russia, or one of those places. So grasp. He can call himself a Jew all he wants. Anybody can. But like I said, a Jew is just an indigenous person. So you still have them in the world, but I don't think there's many. And I suppose you do have some civilized people like me who do not follow nationality. I don't mean fake like, meaning I don't follow nationality, period. If somebody asks me, what's your nationality? If I'm filling out a job application and they say, what's your nationality? I'll put nothing. Put my own name. Know what you talking about? Period. And I know everybody know what that means, so I don't feel weird to be like, oh, nationality, that's made up shit. I know everybody got the capacity to know that. Like, yeah, it is. Just like the places that these nationalities claim, they made those names up too. America ain't called America, it was called something else before America named it that. So everything's made up. And so I don't feel no way saying I don't claim no nationality, because I know deep down y'all all know that shit made up. So try to grasp, but it's all a mind space how you see a thing. Meaning a lot of y'all really see yourself as, a part of a nationality or something. So you're gonna suffer the burdens of this nationality. Meaning, if Asians getting beat up, so you probably feeling bad right now if you're Asian. But you shouldn't be feeling no kind of way that you wouldn't feel if anybody got beat up. Meaning when blacks is getting gunned down and beat up, you should have been feeling horrible then. Meaning if you don't feel the same way when the race opposite of yours is getting did dirty, let that be a sign of self that you believe in nationality. Otherwise, why you don't? I didn't see Chinese people like picketing when y'all was getting beat the fuck up and shot. I seen white people, but I didn't really see no Chinese people like that. I'm not saying y'all can't support them. I'm just saying. I'm showing y'all how nationality work. If you a nationality, so you like, it's deep. Hopefully y'all can grasp. Title show ownership. Peace and wisdom. Can't argue with that. And so hopefully y'all grasp these jewels I'm giving y'all. Because y'all coming up on weird ideals in the daytime. So y'all are suffering though. I see y'all bouncing all around. That mean you unstable. Meaning y'all want to do so much stuff. Look at that as a sign of you being unstable. Otherwise, what you taking a vacation from? Think on that. You say, I'm going on vacation. From what? You a slave? Yeah. It's a deep thing. You see how life wake you up? But you got to be in tune with life. Life tell you everything you need to know. If you in tune with the self, you say, damn, why I want to go to Miami? Why I want to go here? Yeah. because I'm a slave and I need a break from this shit. I don't know how to take a real break, so let me just go do something. This is why y'all like that, and then y'all become unstable and anxious, and then y'all have anxiety. It's a deep thing. I'm always cooling and chilling. It ain't the 6 p.m. either. I'm just I'm cool. We can go to Miami or we could just chill and do nothing. It wouldn't matter because I have fun regardless. The fun's within. So a lot of y'all have to grasp the self, like what becoming fulfilled truly is. This is what real wealth is. When you fulfilled, it doesn't mean that you broke. Yesterday I showed y'all a stack of money. I'm broke. I'm just fulfilled. I don't have desires. How long you gonna have desires for? When you like, yeah, I need to do this. I need to show them that I'm. You know, who cares? If you did your thing already, then who cares? Let the next generation do what they do. It's their time. When you sit still as an elder and enjoy your peace, because that's what you get when you get into your later years. But man, unstable, don't know himself, so kind of grasp. If you a woman, take them jewels from the beginning of the video. If you a man, take those jewels from the beginning of the video. Well, if you a young lady, young man, take the jewels from the beginning of the video. Apply that misery part, meaning misery likes company, so you be aware of how miserable you are. Because if your ass miserable, you going to be drawn in company, because that's what misery do. It wouldn't matter if you the one that's miserable. And so you be aware of these things. Meaning some of y'all, you ain't miserable, but you was around somebody miserable. Now y'all like got a whole miserable pack and y'all sit around gossiping about people and shit. And you all stagnant like them. But you ain't start off like that. You adopted that foolishness. Now you stuck there. You even helped to bring in more miserable people because misery like company. So y'all all helping to draw in the miserable. Bounding y'all more and more to y'all misery. So, life's a deep thing. You have to get to a point where you start to grasp. Salam, shalom. I was going to take it back and wear my, I was going to take it back with the ponytail. But that shit was great in the mud. I don't know, this shit greater than it was before. It didn't look like that before. The gray ass doobie. I said, nah, you know what? Go and give me my usual 4 cornrows, One this way, one that way, one that. I'm simple. I'm sorry. Pretty Hefe is pretty simple. I tell it, man, just give me one braid going down the middle, and I'm good to go. I got a goal. Like I don't got I don't got time to be sitting in this chair. So when I had the whole head of braids, I used to just get, one on this side, one on that side. Always have this scruffy braid, so don't take, I see my head sometimes and say, damn, Salah's hair fucked up. He falling off. Nah, that's regular. I actually get my shit done fucked up like that. Don't even worry about it. That's my style. Like, I my shit now, but like I said, I get it done fucked up. So it's like a swag. It's like a kind of like a swag thing. It's deep. Peace and wisdom. I would show y'all, but then everybody gonna try to like, y'all be riding wise. Ooh, says I keep all my stuff to myself. It's the only way it works. What's going on with this thing? My screen keeps stopping. If you guys have any questions, y'all can ask. Otherwise, I'm gonna slide out. Smoke some of this PM Platinum. Because it's that time now. I've done all my work today, Post office runs. Salon run. Was going to get my nails done. But they was moving slow and I don't have patience. You have to grasp. And so, like I said, I told her, put 4 braids in this. I gotta go. Get this shit together, lady. Put some rubber bands on that shit. I'm out. They say, I thought you was wise who said. Yeah, when I'm teaching, I'm not teaching right now. If you don't put some grease on this shit and rubber band it, I gotta go, lady. You know, they fuck with me in real life. Everybody fuck with me in real life. You know, real life, you know, I'm just real. On here, I'm teaching, so you know, it's a little different. So if you see me smoking, you say, damn, Silas got fucked up cornrows and shit. Don't worry about it, champ. It's just Big U's here, you know. The big OG. Peace and wisdom.